Okay, so we have been walking around Austin for the last couple of hours while we've been filming this podcast, among doing other things. And I think that's my last lesson for this series, this episode. You have to get out of the office. There's an old quote: "To travel is to live," and it applies to business. So I think your best inspiration comes from when you get out of the office. And I was lucky enough, or smart enough, if you want to, well, I'm not sure which one it is, but from the day I decided to open my first practice 20 odd years ago, first thing I did was travel. We went to Paris, we went to Milan, we went to Munich, we came to America, Tarek and myself, and basically we went to other cities, looked at other practices, not just practices, but other businesses, other retailers, bars, restaurants. And I think that's the thing that you get. Like, we've been walking around Austin, which is a truly independent city, and you cannot fail to be inspired by the way that people are doing things and pick up ideas here and there that you can then take back and want to kind of make them your own and just somehow use them to make your practice better. So you cannot fail to be inspired. And I'm talking like all kinds of ideas, even from something as simple as signage. So walking around a city like Austin, and just paying attention to how do businesses put themselves out there, what kind of signage are they using, how are they engaging people through their signage. If you look at that and pay attention and look at what resonates with you and look at some of the details, why you like one, why you don't like another, and kind of break it down into elements of what are the things that are effective, then it's impossible to do that and look at those things and then go back and come up with a boring average sign for your office. It's just about paying attention to the world around you. So I think big thing to put on your list for this year is to travel, whether it's for business or for pleasure. Just get out into the world and experience things and learn from other businesses and take something from here and something from there and something from another place and put it all into your own spin and put it into your own practice. So signage. Other ideas is, as you can tell, there's a lot of life behind us in Austin. But other ideas beyond signage is like art. Like, I'm standing beside an amazing mural, which is on a little side street. And I think what art does is it just lets you know that somebody gave a shit enough to go and create a little bit of art in an area that could easily just be left unpainted and bland. And I think doing things like that makes a difference for people. Again, it creates connection between humans. It just makes people feel stuff. And I think that's what you want to do in your practice. You want to make your customers feel things. And when you do that, it's like that retail therapy effect. They feel in the mood to spend money because they're enjoying the experience with you. So you want to look for adding art, adding just anything that's different about your practice. Other inspiration you get when you're out and about is just people as well. You can have like a masterclass in retail. And by the way, you're in retail. If customers come into your practice, into your store, into your office, then in their mind, it's a retail experience. They're a customer and they're choosing whether or not to spend money, how much to spend, whether they should buy from you or go somewhere else, whether they should buy now or whether they should delay. So you need to be good at retail and understanding what makes a good retail experience, a great retail experience, and what makes a pretty crappy average retail experience. So you can walk down a street like this and have, just a masterclass in retail and a multitude of different retail experiences, learn how different businesses do it, and find out what works, what doesn't, what you like, what you don't, and design, what you believe is the best retail experience for your practice and for your clients. And a big part of the retail experience is people, like real people, smiling people that give great service and that are hopefully themselves, like a real person, an individual with a personality and a personal taste and a personal style, and people connect to that. So when you come across somebody that's real and themselves and confident in themselves, then that's very attractive, and that's a big part of feeling like you're getting a great experience. So you want to encourage your staff, your team, to be themselves and show themselves to your clients, show the best of themselves, show their personality, not just be a bland, person that could easily just be a robot in terms of the amount of life they're bringing to the experience. So, just immerse yourself in that world and get out there and encourage your staff to get out there and go and realize that this is what we have to do in our practice every single day, is create these amazing experiences. And the big inspiration for that, I think, is getting out of your office. So I'm excited about having a couple of days here in Austin with our members in person. I'd encourage you to come and see us for a live event at some point this year, whether it's in London or where else we're going to be. We're going to be in Spain in the summer. We're going to be in Chicago in the summer. We're going to be in Manchester in September. So get out, experience things, and take what you learn and take it back to your practice, and just, put your heart and soul into your practice. So I hope you've enjoyed this little episode on location in Austin. This is me signing off, and I will see you again soon.